Spikey. Okay, I'm live. I'm live, my boy. I'm live. That's my dog here, Spikey. He wants to be on the video as well. Hello, good people. Hello. Hey, come on, Spike man. Good people, how are you? How are you? How are you guys? How are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. Today is a little bit of a lazy day, cold. Not really that cold, as in like in other countries cold, but cold in our own cold here in South Africa. It's just a little bit chill, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. It's all lovely. How is my gardening people? How are you all doing? I've got an update. I bought a few items from what you call Temu. Yes, Temu, the Chinese website. Arrived today. Can't wait to play with those toys I bought. I've got some slow trip system that you can connect to the tap and that you can actually plug in soda bottles or water bottles on, and then it will drip slowly. So there's a lot that's gonna be going on. We're gonna be busy. I am going to be busy working on all this and making sure that this garden is pumping and productive. So yeah, let me go show you these toys. I've put some of them in the garage. I also have my knee pads actually. I've got my knee pads so that when I'm working with my raised beds, because my raised beds are not that tall. They are, I think the highest one would be at least like what, about 50 centimeters. Yeah, about 50 centimeters above ground. So yeah, you know, but yeah, got my knee pads that I'll be using when I'm working on the garden. Use them to kneel down on the ground, protect my knees and stuff like that. Yeah, and I got like I'll show you the bags, that I can use to protect my squash from the monkeys and whatever it is, or rodents or whatever it is that eats my squash. Yeah, so got that as well. I know how this will work. I don't know how it will work, but for me, it is worth a trial. It was worth, you know, buying it and checking it out. Okay, let me show you these things. Let's flip this around. So these are the knee pads. These are the knee pads. Two of them. These guys will go. They look a little bit tiny. I mean, I've got quite a huge. Okay, they'll be fine. Yeah, those are my knee pads. And we've got these guys. But these guys, they are a bit of low quality, I must say. Yeah, well, but I don't know what I was expecting from them. Chinese, sometimes they don't produce such good quality. They are very low quality. I'll show you just now. So I was connecting this one. I almost broke the thing because you have to push this in here to make this circle. You have to push it in there, but sometimes it's so hard to push it in there. Where is that one that almost broke? I'll show it to you now. I had to be very, very careful. Yeah, here's this one. This one here, you can see here's a little bit of white here. You see, it's even loose. I think I can actually say it's broken. I can actually say, yeah, it's broken. You see how it looks like. Yeah, and it broke because I was just trying to join these two together, because how this thing comes, like it comes like this. They sort of like curves like that, and then you take 3 of these curves and you join them to make the circular. But even these, when you put it together, because these they go in here, it becomes such a weak thing. But I don't know, maybe when you push it down on the ground, then it becomes solid. I don't know how it will work. I'll have to use it on my tomato plants. I've got a few tomato plants that are growing quite viciously, and they will be producing soon. So these will come handy there as well, you know. But I don't think I'll buy them again, because I mean, I can make trellising stuff like this using a wire and twigs or sticks or pipes myself. But I thought I'd buy this and check it out and see how it works. But honestly, I wouldn't advise anyone to buy it. Yeah, I don't think it will last that long. Yeah, let me put it that way. And then I bought these tiny. These are like what you call them? You know those small, those black plastic planters. They are like that, but they're just tiny. It's like, pull one here. Yeah, so you put your sand in here, you put your seed, and then you water. And then once yeah, they're quite tiny. Once your plant has sprouted, you just put the whole thing on the ground. You don't have to take the plant out of this. You just put the whole thing on the ground, because this is biodegradable, you know. Yeah. That's these, out of the things that I've bought or that I've shown you so far. The knee pads, I think they good, worth my money. This is rubbish, not worth my money. This, the jury is still out there on this. You know, the jury is still out there on this to see if it's worth my money. But this is the most that I'm more interested on. So this is the one that I was saying I'll use to protect my squash, my avocados, and whatever plants that are fruits that's hanging. Let me show you. Oh my word! I'm gonna open it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So, come on. Yeah. So yeah, these they like caps. You know, they like caps that you put on. So I put on. Also with this, the jury is still out there to see if there will be much of a protection on my squash or on my butternut, pumpkin, or avos and all that, you know, because I'll have to cover it up with one. Each bag covers one. So hopefully that will deter the monkeys, or it will deter the rats, whatever that's eating my stuff up. And I bought this guy here. This is the slow drip system that I'll put on the raised bed, so that I don't have to keep watering the raised bed. And then here's the connector. It will connect to the tap, and then I just open the tap and the whole thing does its job. From just looking at it, I think it's worth my money. But hey, can't say for sure until I use it. I cannot say for sure until I use it. But from just looking at it, I think it's worth my money. You know. Yeah. So far, there's just only one thing that I'd say is rubbish. These green things, those I can say they're just rubbish. But this, yeah, this looks like it was a worth a while buy. It's like it was a worth a while buy. So we will see. we will see. We will see. What else do we have? What else do we have? Yeah. At least this time around. Okay, yeah. We've got the seed dropping. The seed dropping tool. So, sometimes like when you're putting your seeds, especially the seeds like what's these seeds? The tiny little seeds, it's so difficult to put them out because they're so tiny. So you just put your seeds in here. You take this transparent cap off. Take this off. Come on, come out. Put your seeds here. You close it, and then you can sort of put your seeds like this. So yeah, this is also worth my money. I can say that it is worth my money. And then I bought these guys, the air propagating caps, because I wanna try and propagate my avocado tree and my lemon tree. So I bought these guys. This also, I'd say, worth my money. So far, out of all these Temu or Chinese buy, I've got only one thing that I'd say is not worth my money. This apparently repels slugs. This. So, jury's still out there on this as well. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube where they use it and it seems to work on repelling slugs. So I'm going to test it out and see if it's worth my money. I only bought like one packet of a tiny roll. If it's working, I am going to buy more because I do have a lot of slugs in my yard. I do have a problem of slugs in my yard. So yeah, the copper wire or the brass wire, whatever it is. And about this next. I'm going to cover my blueberry tree with this. This is for my blueberry trees. Blueberry bush, not tree. Blueberry bush. And probably my raspberry bush, protected from the undesirables. This also, I can say it was worth my money. And last items are these. These are drip system, singular drip system. Unlike this one you sort of like lay it out on your raised bed. These, they are singular. So these you can put like in pot plants, These you can put on pot plants, and you can adjust the dripping on this, yeah. So you can adjust the dripping level. So you've got this, and you've got this. This goes, it goes, I'll show you just now where it goes. Hang on. Let me do this. I'm gonna plug it in there. I'm going to plug it in. There we go. So it goes in like that. And then you put the water bottle here. Yes, I've got one here. I've got one. I don't know if this will fit. So you get a soda bottle or a water bottle, and then you do this. Okay. So yeah, see there. And then you plug it, you plug it in there on that plant that you wanna water, and then it will sort of like slow drip and water that plant for you. You don't have to keep coming back and watering and all that stuff. But this also, I think it was worth the money. So far, there's only one thing that's disappointing in the whole package. It is these guys. I don't think they will last that long, and I don't think they were worth the buy. Otherwise, the rest, yeah, it's good. Okay, right guys, that's an update I wanted to give you. We bought some stuff on Temu. I'm not promoting Temu, by the way. They're not paying me to promote them, and I'm not promoting them or anything, or I'm not saying you must go and buy there. No, I'm just telling you where I bought that stuff in case you wanna buy it yourself. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. But yes, I had to buy all this because with work and stuff like that, sometimes I don't get the chance to water my plants, and because of that, sometimes they die. They dry out. Sometimes by the time I water them, if they were flowering, the flowers have already died or whatever the situation. So I bought these things to try and mitigate that situation so that we am able to constantly have water going in there. Hi, Karin Padiachi. How are you, Karin Padiachi? I see you down there. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Otherwise, I have to run off now. That was the update I wanted to give you. I'm going to run now. I need to go fetch my son from preschool, and we'll touch bases again. Thank you all for tuning in. Those who tuned in, those who came in to watch, thank you for your support. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video. I am out.